Router versus finger. This is one video I thought I would never make. I'm Rick, and this shut the heck up, you stinking roosters. Prepare that for your sanity. This is the shack. Hey everybody, welcome. Hey, if you're new to the channel, first time stopping by, seriously, I am so thankful for you taking some of your valuable time out to view. Yeah, this is one video I would never thought I'd put out. You know, my stepfather had a cabinet shop. All the guys there, not one of them lost a finger. Very, very huge on safety, knowing and really respecting the table saw, just power tools in general, saws, table saws, chop saws, band saws, all that stuff. Very respectful. Certain ways to hold it. Never put your hand across and do these things. You know, there's certain things you don't do. And one thing you should do is always shut your table saw off. Always shut the router off. Always shut anything off when you're done, so it's not going, so you don't do something stupid, reach for something, and the blade's still going, and oh, got no more fingers. What the heck? Yeah. I had an incident while making a adjustment to one of my flags. If you want to know anything about the flags I make, my rustic flags, I'll put a link up here. But I made a few of these, and the first 5 that I made, whenever you build something, you make a few, then you see things and find improvements, and you change it. On the back of my flags, I have an 1.5 inch bracket post. It helps keep them together, it helps keep it straight. And I use it, I cut keyways in all 4 of these back supports to hang on the wall. And 2 are spaced, either they're 2, depending on how you want to set it up. 2 out of the 4 will hit a stud, 16 on center. So you have 2 in stud, and you can put 2 or 1 more in the drywall, but you're still good because you have 2 that are in a stud. I actually even have a little block that I give to the people I give these flags to, and it's the same depth as the keyway cut that I have on the back of my flag, so they put the screw in, slide this in, make sure it's set before they put the flag on. So one thing that I did is I would plunge cut and do the cut, shut the router off, slide it back out and pull it out, go to the next one. I mark, put tape on the end of my flag, mark where the back bracket, the back supports are, so I know where I wanted to make the cut, and I always had marks on the backboard of the router table where the router bit was, so I knew this line between these 2, that's where that router bit is. So if I plunged down here and I went from here and hit stopped here, I know that's as far as I would go, and that's where the cut would end. So I had everything marked, so I could just plunge it, cut, stop, lift it up, go to the next one, turn it on, plunge it, slide, cut, turn it off, slide it, plunge back out. You know, that's how I did it. It's kind of messed up because you're trying to find the keyhole, slide it in, and then slide it over. And I thought, well, I'll make it like this. I'll make just make it open on one side, start the keyway cut on this side, go to the line and stop so it doesn't go all the way through, so it'll stop right there. So you'll have an opening. You don't have to worry about trying to put the screw into the keyway hole and slide over. It's open, so you just slide it up, slide it over. It makes it much easier. So the flag that I was going to work on was my flag in my room. See, that was the very first flag. Yeah, that was the first one, and I made 2 of them, 1 of each, 1776 and the full 50 state union. But I made 2, the first 2, they were mine, and they were for displays, and so people could see. So I had to upgrade it. It still had the keyhole, but I wanted to make the slot from the side so I didn't have to worry about trying to find the keyhole, just slide it over and be fine. So what I would do, this is the board. I brought my router down with the keyway bit in it, dialed it down till it went down until it slid through the slot smoothly. Okay, that's where it needs to be. Put up a piece of wood on the side against the router base so it would stop there. Went to the opposite end, dropped it in the hole, made sure it slid good, you know, made me a little adjustment because I checked every slot, make sure it slid so I was still in the same depth. lined up the guide, which is a piece of wood I put up against the router base, so it'd be my guide, so I'd have the same path on all 4. So I could cut out just each end. All I had to do was this one, go to the next one, just cut out the end so slot would go through. So after testing them about 4 or 5 times, you know, okay, this one works, line it up, make sure it was snug against the base, the board, the guide, tighten it down, go to the next one, do it, make sure, go to the end one, make sure everything lined up, you know, did it about 10 times. That's me, I'm overthinking it like 7,000 times. Okay, I think I'm ready to do this. I'm gonna show you the clip, exactly what I did. I was kind of like this first time, like, do I really want to see it? Do I? No, no, no. Oh, dang, okay, yeah. I made my first cut, brought it back. That was my mistake right there. I did not turn the router off. Always would. I don't know why I didn't. That was my mistake. It could have ended right there. Everything would have been fine. I did not turn the router off. I screwed up. So normally, making that cut, I would have shut it off, brought it out, and me in my mind, I'm gonna sit there, okay, this one worked, and I gotta think, okay, I'm gonna do the next 4, and I gotta run through about 8,000 things before I do my next cut, because I'm just second guessing, third guessing, 10th guessing, 100th guessing myself. It's crazy. I overthink things sometimes, and it drives me nuts. That's why I'm coming out here, build up for my sanity, because I have to turn the music on. I listen to jazz, smooth, some classical, because I can't have anything. I gotta keep it low key, so I bring my stress level, my anxieties, all this crap going on down here where I'm calm, and I think better. But I had so much going on with this build. For some reason, I did my cut, brought the router out, damn thing was still running and it didn't register. And I'm holding it in out of just what I do, routine, whatever. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I have it here and I just put it in my other hand. I'll hold it there. I'm just cradling it, thinking about something before I make my next cut. But I always turn it off. But that's a bad habit too. I should just flip it over, set it down, and get it out of my hand completely. 2 mistakes. Didn't turn it off, I didn't set it down. No excuse, no excuse. As you saw, I didn't just do whatever, I didn't move quickly. I was kind of going slowly thinking about it, and as I got my hand in there, I was going to set it down and cradle it. That's when I went in, bam, that quick. I immediately grabbed my finger, I was squeezing so hard, because in my mind, I just took the top of my finger, the top of my, whatever, I lost my finger, basically, what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh no, and I'm thinking, you stupid, you stupid, you stupid, oh God, you stupid. It hurt so bad, not because I got hit, because I was squeezing my finger so hard. I was squeezing so hard, literally no blood came out. I got a little bit, I have 1 drop right here where it happened, and I think I got another drop when I got into the house, and I asked my wife, I need you to come into the bathroom. Basically, I rinsed it off. She got some toilet paper dabbed here, and it was still squeezing it so hard it hurt because I was squeezing it so hard. And I noticed some flesh sticking out, but again, I'm squeezing it. I don't even know if there's a gap there where this thing came out of. I don't know. I told her to put it over the top. As soon as you get over to the top, I'm going to let go and then push it down. So I just want to push that flesh piece, whatever's back in, at least have something to fill in the gap that I just took. In my mind, I took a chunk of flesh out of my finger. I didn't know. Put a wrap around this way, tightened it up. It was throbbing because it was, I basically squeezed the hell out of it. There was no blood getting there. Came back out and I had to finish the cut. Finished the cut, kind of cleaned up, and I went in the house. Took a shower, took some Motrin, laid down. It's like, oh, you dumb Rick. Oh my God, I can't believe you did that. Oh. Went to bed. Next morning, I didn't do much because I was like, I need to stay away from the shop for a day. I got to collect my mind. I don't know what happened. So this happened one day. I took a day off. So the second day. So basically the second day. It only was done for 2 days, not the third day. So the second day, I took the Band-Aid off, and that's what these pictures look like. And this was it. Not bad. I was like, whew, man. Oh, man. It could have been so much worse. But it doesn't take away the fact that I screwed up. Twice I didn't turn it off, and I didn't put the stinking tool down. I saw a video of a guy who made a cut on a table saw. I can say I was lucky, fortunate, whatever. I could say it could have been worse. I could have put the damn thing in my palm, and I just would have routed a keyhole in my, it could have been a hole in my hand, or it could have been, just raunched the hell out of my palm of my hand. There's so many things that could have happened that didn't, and this is the only thing that happened. It just got the tip of it. Now this is what it looks like now. This has been 8 days. Healing really nice, and now it doesn't even hurt unless I hit real hard or something. I can tap it. It's fine. I'm using it. It doesn't hurt. So much more could have happened, and it didn't. And I don't know why I didn't shut it off. I don't know why I didn't turn around and set it down, because that motor's going and it never registered. So, yeah, it makes you think, and I basically haven't come out in the shop now. I finished the project, but I've kind of taken a break and I had to step back a little bit. Some things going on that I really got to figure out what to do. It doesn't matter what could have. What matters is what did happen. I didn't turn it off. I didn't set the tool down. Be safe. Turn your tools off. Set them down. Keep them away from these, because the fingers do not grow back. You're not lizards. They don't grow back. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed. Take back. Build it for your sanity. Please be safe. See you next video.